So now that we know what to do in this game, we can finally unlock more of those temple levels. Since you have to get the KONG letters, English, what is that? If you can get the KONG letters in every level in a single area, then you unlock the temple level for that world. So now that we know how to do that, let's do that for World 2. Got a lot of extra lives, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, so we beat this game the last time, now we're just doing the post-game stuff, which is the temple levels. And eventually we'll get to the banana temple. Oh, hang on a minute, something's a little bit weird here. Yeah, the game's running a bit slow, hang on, I think I can fix that. I think there was a bit of a weird issue with the game running, so I'm going to quickly troubleshoot this. I think I know what I changed that fixed that. I just need to go into properties and uncheck it. Let's see, just quickly looking through this. Yeah, one moment please, I'm trying to figure out what the option was that fixed this audio issue that I'm currently having. Right, I think I figured it out. I think this is what's going to fix the audio problems that I've been encountering. Fingers crossed that that's the case. %76% complete so far, and 51 lives. Right, seems fine now. There might be very slight stutters, but it's not as bad as it was like a minute ago. Right, let's go to the beach. So we're just going to have to replay the levels that we do not have all the Kong letters for yet, so we'll start with this one. For a second there I thought I said poopin' planks. Poppin' planks. So yeah, I watched this video on YouTube that's showing you like a cool little Easter egg that's in the Switch version of Tropical Freeze that isn't in the original version because you need Funky Kong in order to make this Easter egg appear. So in the original game, Funky Kong was the shop owner when you're buying like items and shit. Since obviously Cranky Kong can't fulfill that role since he's playable. So if you're playing as Funky Kong, you obviously don't have Funky Kong in the shop to work there since you're playing as him. So you've got like a different like Squawks bird that's got like sunglasses. And sometimes when you talk to him, he'll tell you to give it the old banana slammer, which is a reference to the old cartoon show. Which I've never seen, but I've seen clips of it. I've seen like some reviewers tear into that show. But yeah, it's kind of cool that they reference that specific thing. It's kind of rare that Nintendo would actually reference their old cartoons, or that one in particular. It's a dumb little reference, but I like it. But yeah, I never watched the Donkey Kong cartoon growing up. That was never one of those cartoons that I watched back in the day. I watched the Mario cartoons, like all of those. I watched the Sonic ones, except for Sonic Underground, because that one sucked. Oh right, that's a bonus room. When I think of reviews of that cartoon, I think of Dex the Swede. He did a pretty good review of that show. Right, we just need to get the G now. I hope I got all the Kong letters for that one level where the fucking water comes to hit you in the background. Or hits you from the background, rather. Because that level sucks. Like, I fucking died like 20 times on that one alone. It's nice to go back to the Xbox One controller after playing Metal Gear for a while, because the 360 pad isn't terrible, but it has some issues that kind of bug me a little bit. One of them being how it but how the battery pack is like installed, because it's prone to disconnecting a lot, which happened like at least 4 times while I was playing Metal Gear. So it was really fucking annoying. Right, we've got all the levels. Let's finish the level and we're done. So yeah, that was a little bit annoying. I would say the Xbox One controller is far better in just like all aspects. The D-pad is better, the way it charges is better. Right, done that. Which one was the water one? Stormy Shore, I think it was. Yeah, we did that one. Good. Oh, there's an extra level. Right, let me go buy a... We need to buy a key for that. Now get out there and give those little drum guys what for. Yes, I said what for, I'm old, get over it. Yep. I could look out for the puzzle pieces as well, but I think I'm going to focus less on them since they're not required for this part of the game. Right into the background, I like that. Also getting extra lives while I'm doing that, so it's not like it's a total waste of time. Oh, it's the water level music from DKC. Nice. I think it is. It probably is. It sounds like it. Yeah, it is. I don't know what the name of that tune is, but I recognise it. I'm more familiar with the Donkey Kong Country 2 soundtrack, which I do believe Tropical Freeze has a couple tracks of. I don't know if there was a Kong letter back there. Oh no, it's here. Right. Yeah, gonna have to grab that. I'm not entirely sure if you can like pound the blowhole. That doesn't sound right, but if you can like interact with the whale's blowhole. I'm trying to say that, but not make it sound dirty. Yeah, you can. Right, okay. Yeah, I didn't realise you could do that. Now I do. There's probably a puzzle piece in there, but I don't have to go get it. Pound the blowhole, Craigasm. Oh shit! I fell victim to that thing where if you try to do the pound attack while moving, you roll instead. I've died at least a couple times by doing that before. Oh shit. Rip Diddy. I don't think there's anything in there actually. I was looking at the sides of the ship to see if there was like a puzzle piece inside. I'm guessing there isn't. There. Nice. Right, we missed that puzzle piece, but at least we got all the Kong letters. That's all we really need. Right, time for the World 2 Temple. That didn't take long, actually. It's a lot less work than I thought it was going to be. Like, I thought you had to get all the puzzle pieces of each world to access the temples, but that's not the case. There is. So these kinda remind me of the extra levels that you unlock in Yoshi's Island when you get like perfect 100 score for all the levels. And just like those levels, these can be a bitch. Just because they're really fucking hard. Yeah, he stunted my jump there a little bit. Damn it. As soon as I got a hit there, I knew I was dead. Because I kind of fell behind. Plus, these temple levels have no checkpoints, so you have to do it in like one clean run. So you could be like at the very end and die, and then you have to do the whole thing again, which can be a little bit annoying. Oh, damn. Welcome back, Torodell. Having issues with your internet again? Mine seems to be stable, thankfully, but it kinda sucks that you're having issues tonight. Oh, nice. Barely got above him there. Also, I don't believe there are any Kong letters in this level, just puzzle pieces. Almost fell for the same trap. Oh! I'd say that was worth the risk then, since we didn't die. If you die from that, it's not worth it. If you survive, then it is worth it. That's the logic I go by, I guess. There we go, we did it. Fucking barely dipped into the lava with my toes there. I missed one puzzle piece, but I don't care. 2 down, 6 to go. For each world you have to unlock the temple, and once you complete the temple you get the temple's orb. You need all 8 orbs to unlock the banana temple. So now we need to work on world 3. Oh, this is the Rambi level. Good. I like this one. Any level with Rambi in it is a pretty good level. Unfortunately, unlike the puzzle pieces though, you have to collect all 4 in one shot. So you can't just like collect the K and then collect the rest later, you have to get them all in like one attempt. Thankfully though, it does retain it if you like hit the checkpoint. But if you miss one and then hit the checkpoint, you have to do the whole thing again since you've already gone past 1 or 2. I've got to say though, like I'm playing this on Dolphin and I'm using a controller hack, so that I'm basically playing it with like an emulated classic controller. This plays much better than what you would play with like the Wii remote on its side. Like, don't get me wrong though, I like the Wii remote on its side thing, but shaking the controller after a while can be a bit of a nuisance. Using the right trigger button to do the motion stuff works way better than I thought it would. I'm assuming this is how it works for Tropical Freeze as well, since that game doesn't use motion controls. It's been a while since I played Tropical Freeze on Wii U, so I don't quite remember. Oh yeah, I don't know if I mentioned this, but Nintendo have put out their plans for E3, and it's going to be very Smash focused this year. Like last year it was all about Mario Odyssey, the year before it was like Breath of the Wild, so this year's going to be Smash. If they're putting that much focus on Smash, then I'm pretty sure they wouldn't put that much effort into like an updated version of Smash 4. Like it has to be Smash 5 at this point. I mean, if it ends up being like an updated Smash 4, I'll still be happy anyway, because we're going to get Smash 4 on Switch. But I don't think, with the way they've been like advertising it, I really don't think it's going to be a 4th Smash Brothers again. Especially when Sakurai kind of came out on Twitter and he was like, I've been working on this in the background. Right, one letter to go. Oh yeah, I should show you guys the thumbnail for that video that's going up on my YouTube channel tomorrow. Because Tev helped me with that a little bit and it looks pretty good. I'll show you that after this level then, when the game's loading back to the map. Right, so the G's probably somewhere over here then. There it is. Thank God I had Diddy Kong there to do that. Nice. Right, so I'll show you that thumbnail. So tomorrow I will be uploading, I'm going to finish it after the stream, but tomorrow I will be uploading my first video essay, and the topic of the essay is Kirby Star Allies too easy? Because I've been noticing a lot of YouTubers have been quick to criticise the game for being easy, and like just sort of leave it at that. So it's basically a 10-minute video tackling that subject. Here is the thumbnail for it. Again, Tev kind of helped me out with like the layout, kind of getting the text and graphics in place. The picture in the background there is from an old Eagle Raptor animation, and I feel it's kind of appropriate. And I've just superimposed the Kirby box art there. So yeah, I quite like how this turned out. So yeah, I'm looking forward to finishing that later tonight and uploading that tomorrow. Or uploading it tonight rather than schedule it for tomorrow. Not sure what time it will go up in the US, but it's 2 PM UK time that it will go up. Right, I need to go buy a key from Cranky so that we can go to the other level. Good thing I've got like a shit ton of banana coins now. I've barely spent them throughout the entire game. Like you can kind of tell just by looking. Damp dungeon. Dampest dungeon. Or dankest dungeon. When does Darkest Dungeon come out on the Switch physically? Because I know it's already out digitally, but I'm kind of holding out on a physical copy. Because all too fucking often I buy indie games on the Switch and then find that a physical version comes out like a couple months later, and I get really annoyed by that. Because I would prefer to own physically. Like, yeah, you've got the convenience of playing the digital game instantly, but given the choice, I would rather have like a box copy that I could like put on the shelf. But yeah, I think the physical version of that comes out soon-ish. I'm just not sure when exactly. Not what I was hoping for there, but I'll take it. This is like my absolute favourite enemy in the whole game. Just that weird chicken thing with stilts. Somebody make a codec call to Colonel Sanders. Can I sit this back down without breaking it? Nope, never mind. Wow, look at all the banana coins. Plus you get a couple extras for multiple bouncing. I don't know if I've mentioned this to you guys, but I'm kind of being part of like I can't really put words together, but me and a bunch of other people are putting together like a streaming group. Like we're still kind of hammering down the details, but Totodile Racer, if you're still watching, he is one of the people that is going to be in our streaming group. So if you're watching this on Twitch, or if you do watch on Twitch, please give him a follow. Like, he does pretty good stuff. He's been playing Pokemon Gold recently. Like, the original Golds. And he might play Heart Gold, I believe you said. Which is an amazing remake, so if you're not really into the original Gold, then he might do that as well. If he's up to it, I'm not sure if he is, but I did tell him that it's a good remake. I need to play Heart Gold again. It's been a long time since I've played that one. I'm more inclined to play Pokemon Black, because that game I feel is massively underrated. And that was the game that actually got me back into Pokemon after Generation 2, believe it or not. So I kind of feel like I owe a lot to Pokemon Black, but I'm going to wait and see if Switch Pokemon comes out this year. If it doesn't come out this year, then I'll do Pokemon Black before 2019 rolls around. We still don't know if the Switch Pokemon is happening this year. Like, Nintendo had like an updated release list with their recent financial thingy, financial conference thing, and it still says for Pokemon Switch 2018 or later, so it's a little bit annoying that they can't really give us a solid release, but there is the possibility that it's coming out this year still. Like, they haven't slipped that quite back to 2019 just yet. You really want to play this DK game. Unfortunately, it's not on Switch. Like, it's only Tropical Freeze that's getting ported to Switch. I'm playing this on Dolphin right now, but you can get it on Wii, or Wii U, I guess, if you play it on that, via the Wii disc. It's also on 3DS, but I wouldn't recommend that version of the game, because it runs at like 30 frames per second, so it's a little bit jank. It's more or less the same game, it's just that the graphics and the frame rate have been reduced, so technically you're getting a portable experience, but there are some, like, caveats to that. I mean, if you're alright with, like, half the frame rate, then sure, you could probably play it that way. I'm just a bit of a stickler for smooth frame rates and platformers. If your computer can run Dolphin, I can help you how to get that running on Dolphin with the controller mod, so that you don't have to like use waggle motion controls. Because the way the Wii game was set up originally is that you needed to use the Wii remote on its side like an NES controller, but in order to do the stomping thing or the rolling thing, you had to like shake I was about to say Joy-Con, shake the Wii remote to kind of like emulate a third button press. But I feel it's far better without that. Like, if you can do the Dolphin mod, then it's great. Alright, here we go. Third World Temple. Ha, that's cool. Little retro Donkey Kong graphics inside there. Welcome to the fan service temple. Oh yeah, I take it you guys heard about that, what was his name? Billy Mitchell? The guy who supposedly had the original Donkey Kong World Record arcade thing. Donkey Kong Arcade World Records. But then people had found evidence pointing that he basically faked it. And now his like high score has been removed from the leaderboards that Twin Galaxies were like maintaining. Twin Galaxies being like the company who was like responsible for holding the high score records for people who were attempting them. So yeah, quite an interesting development with that. You know, it's going to be weird when I eventually get around to watching King of Kong, which was a documentary about, like, Billy Mitchell and a couple others going for that world record, and now knowing that he's, like, he basically faked it. So who is the current world record holder then, if it's not him? Like, who was the second best player? If anybody actually knows, I'm not sure if anyone here has that knowledge. Oh, that's a... Oh, right. I thought that was a safe spot. Thankfully that's not insta-death. I thought that was going to kill me there. Again, no checkpoints, so if I die I have to go back to the start. Oh, fuck. Oh boy. Yay! First try. I'm actually not doing too bad with these tempo levels. I'm kinda surprised that getting crushed does not become insta-death, because like a million other platformers do that, Mario included. But yeah, in this one, it's just like, you take one hit and that's it. You'd think at the very least it would do like 2 hearts of damage, but nah. I mean, I'm not really complaining, it's just a weird... It's just an observation. Oh yeah, this is the level that's nothing but minecarts, oh boy. Minecarts and rocket levels. World 4, that's all it is. So this is going to be a little bit annoying getting the Kong letters. You know, at some point I would love to play Donkey Kong Country 2 again, because that's like my go-to favourite Donkey Kong game on the SNES. Like, that game does so much right compared to the first one. Not to shit on the first game or anything, but the second game definitely holds up far better. Right, hopefully I didn't miss a letter. Nice. I don't remember where the G is, though. Gotta find the spot where the G is located. I need to find the G spot. And yeah, I know what I said. Just a terrible attempt at a joke. Oh, there it is. We found the G-spot, guys. We're good. Good stream of Donkey Kong Country. Like me fucking talking about G-spots and pounding the blowholes. Speaking of pounding. Alright, Toto, we'll see you in a few minutes. This is the one with the rocket, isn't it? The one with the bat? So let's hopefully get through this quick. That mouse cursor isn't showing up for you guys, is it? Because I can't really check OBS right now. I'll check it in a second. I guess not. Just making sure. Hang on a second. There we go. Just gotta make sure everything is in place again. I like how they somewhat react to the stomping, but they don't actually... But they don't actually wake up till you hit the rocket. You've seen Rocket Raccoon, how about a Rocket Monkey? Would you guys believe me if I told you there was a cartoon in the 90s called Captain Simian and the Space Monkeys? It's a real thing. And this is not like some obscure cartoon that I just happened to look up. This was something I actually remember watching when I was younger. And I actually I really liked it back then, but I'm not sure if it's held up as well as like some other cartoons from the 90s. Oh, shit. But yeah, Captain Simian and the Space Monkeys, feel free to look that up. It's very bizarre. The only reason I knew about that cartoon was because I had like one of the toys for it. Like I think it was like their spaceship. It was kind of like Star Trek but with monkeys. I think that's like the best way to describe it. But yeah, it's a really weird, really weird show when compared to. I mean, it's. I guess it's not really weird when you really think about it. Like, some of the most successful cartoons out there have really fucking weird premises and names. Like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Like, when you really stop to think about it, that's a fucking weird name. And it's about 4 small turtles who mutate into anthropomorphic turtle ninjas trained by an anthropomorphic rat ninja master. Like, just, if you describe that to, like, somebody who didn't know what that was, then yeah, I guess that would be weird. Just need to get the letter G now. Hi, Cray. Thankfully there's a checkpoint there. Oh yeah, this is the part with the sonar blasts. Shit. Good timing, you're just in time to see me die at this part again. Didn't you watch me do this the last time? So I have to get the Kong letters this time around. That's why I'm redoing this. Damn it. Right, maybe I should start from the bottom and then zigzag from there. And hopefully by the time the G comes, I'll be... Damn it! You're really pumped for Wolfenstein coming out in June. Well, that's good that it's not that far off then. Yeah, we need to wait until and see what the file size is. Keep checking out the eShop, I guess, until it appears on the coming soon, and then hopefully it's listed there. I'm not sure how big Wolfenstein 2 is on PC. Is it going to be one of those games where it's like you buy it physically but you still have to download like several gigs? Because if so, then it'll probably be more than... at least more than 8 gigabytes. If they're cheaping it on the cartridges, but I would see... I could possibly see it fitting on a 16. Got it. Don't die. Nice. Yeah, that part's a little bit annoying. It has that banner that says internet download required. Oh, that's a shame. Yeah, I kinda hate that trend of like a lot of games doing that shit. I'm probably gonna end up buying what's that game called? Mega Man Legacy Collection 1 and 2, but I'm really fucking annoyed they can't fit both collections on a single cartridge. Right, we need to buy the key now. Let's go to Cranky's shop and do that. That's just Capcom being lazy, yeah. Like with Revelations 1 and 2, I can kinda get it because Revelations 2 is quite big compared to the first one. But I think there's no excuse for them doing that again with Legacy Collections 1 and 2. Grip and trip. I think Bethesda deserves to get shit for this decision. Yeah, I think they kinda do, to be honest. Like, cause I gave them credit for making sure that Skyrim, like, had all the content on the cartridge. But in that case, it was, like, published by Nintendo. I'm not sure if Wolfenstein 2 is published by Nintendo or Bethesda themselves. Well, I can tell this is going to be an annoying one. Okay, this is new. Nice. First try to get to the checkpoint, and that's good. Damn it. Yeah, so this game has two types of minecarts. One's where you're like stuck inside it, and then one's where you can move left and right when you jump. So this is the latter of the two. The G layer is up there, isn't it? Hurry up and show me it. Yep, let's get killed. I need to make sure I get all the letters, so we have to do that again. Right, I know exactly where to jump now to actually reach that. Oh, I almost fucking carelessly fell off there because I was looking at the chat. I'm probably going to make this a bit of a shorter session of Donkey Kong actually, because I would like to end the stream round about the 4 AM mark, so that I can watch Vinny's stream, because he streams around that time on a Sunday night. Oh fuck, right. Sorry, I completely forgot that I had to bounce on that enemy to get up to the other part. I wasn't thinking there. That's what happens when you talk, like you tend to not remember that you were just doing something. At least that happens to me anyway. But yeah, I think I'll play this for like maybe another 20-30 minutes. Most of tonight's stream went to Metal Gear, which is fine. Oh. Don't know why I let go there. Whoops. I think one more life, then that thing will start bugging me to like press the plus button to do like the helping mode thing. Assist. Which I will not do. Oh yeah, I think Fortnite Battle Royale Season 3 ends tomorrow. I'm not sure when the 50v50 ends. That might also be tomorrow. If it does end tomorrow, I'll see if I can get in one more stream of that, because I would like to do... Ah! I forgot. I just keep mentally forgetting that it's that spot. I'm always like, okay, jump there, got it, and then the next turn it's like, whoops. Completely forgot to jump. But yeah, I would like to do one more 50v50 if the mode is still up, and if it's still live tomorrow. So yeah, we'll see. I'm not normally this bad with this, but I guess I'm bad with it right now. Ah, fuck. That time I actually jumped at the right spot, I just did it slightly too early. Right, this time I'm not going to talk so that I can focus on this one jump, because talking seems to be undoing my ability to play this. There we go. Got it. Please let that be the end. Nice. Well, that's the magic of not talking for a minute. Yeah, I don't think they'll be porting the older games, Cray. It would be nice, but it seems like they're just focusing on the game that just came out, which kind of makes sense because it's still kind of new. And I think some people would rather play it on Switch just because of the motion controls or the portability aspects. But who knows, maybe if it's successful enough, they'll be like, okay, we could take the current ported engine and then just like put the older like game on here. I don't know if it's that straightforward, but the people who are porting it seem to have quite a good bit of experience with like downscaling the games to run on the Switch. Panic Button, I think they're called. We've got one more level to do, and then we've got the temple. Can't believe the bonus room is right there at the start. Like, it's that easy. I have played the first Wolfenstein, but I don't think I finished it. I think I was like 2/3 of the way through the game. I liked it, but I guess I just got bored and moved on, because sometimes you do that with games. Oh, it's a rocket level. Right, okay. Time to die another 50 times. And if I miss any single letter, I'll have to kill myself anyway. No. Like I said, this is basically Flappy Bird, but fun. Nice. First try. You're back with s'more pizza? I've never had a dessert pizza before. I don't think I've even tried s'mores before, actually. I know what they are. It's like melted marshmallows with like chocolate or something. And with like graham crackers, something like that. There we go, we've got the World 4 temple. Let me guess, is it going to be a fucking minecart themed temple? Or a rocket themed temple? Nope. Okay, never mind. I guess it's not minecarts. Thank God. Rip Diddy. Yeah, this is going to be a lot harder without Diddy Kong. that was close. Yeah, I'm not going to be talking too much while I focus on this one part. This one part being the whole level, not just that. Oh no, no! Fuck! Back to the start again. At least all the puzzle pieces I picked up to that point have been retained, so we don't need to smash all the pots again along the way. I do like that each temple has like a theme to it, like a different sort of gimmick that's carried throughout the entire level. Again, it's kind of like Yoshi's Island when you do the extra stages. Like, they always have like a specific challenge in mind, but it's like varied throughout the entire level. Really hate that fucking one where it's like lava for the whole level and you have to ride Poochie to get to the end of the level. One of those extra stages in Yoshi's Island, if you clear the goal in a certain way, you can actually soft lock the game. Because I actually ended up doing that like when I was younger, and I was a bit confused because if you soft lock the game, like, so here's how it works. Like, the goal ring, you hit the goal ring and then like Baby Mario pops out from Yoshi's back and then lands on the next Yoshi's back. But one of the extra stages has like a very low ceiling, so if you hit the goal ring from at the highest possible spot, Baby Mario will hit the ceiling and then he'll hit the ground before the Yoshi off the screen comes to carry him, or pick him up, or catch him rather. So if he hits the ground, the game will soft lock, and it soft locks in the worst possible way, and that's just with him basically floating around and screaming for eternity. I made the exact same mistake again, but yeah. I do specifically remember soft locking the game like that when I was younger, because I hit the goal ring from like the highest possible point. Fuck. Oh yeah, the potted ghost fight, yeah, that was interesting. I think my favourite boss fight in that game was the Raven fight, where you fight like a gigantic raven on the moon. Nice little showcase of what Mode 7 can do in a 2D game. Nah. Oh, that was close. Shit. Making all kinds of mistakes. What was that? It might be just me, but I always found Red Nose really creepy. Who's that? His unrelenting chases you. He unrelentingly chases you and never stops smiling. Oh, are you talking about the giant Koopa? Yeah, I think his name is Hookbill. Something like that. Yeah, he has got a bit of a creepy grin, hasn't he? Like he never stops smiling like that. Ah. Not the Koopa? Which one then? Oh wait, you're talking about the spike thing? Yeah, the little spike ball, but it's like a giant version of it. But yeah, that's like my least favourite part of the final level in that game, where you have to like go through one of 4 rooms. And then that one room, I think it's room number 3, is the one with that big thing that just chases you for like 2 minutes. You can probably guess which of my rooms is my favourite one, because it's like the easiest one. The one that just gives you like all the red coins and all the flowers in like one small room without any real danger. I don't know if I can do it now, but when I played that game when I was younger, I could pretty much follow the numbers as they were like rolling around in a circle and like always hit the one I wanted, which I think was number 4. Not sure if I'd be good at that now, but I remember doing that like fairly consistently when I was younger. Oops. Ah! Shouldn't have floated there, I should have landed and then jumped quickly. Yeah, this is easily my least favourite temple so far. Right, I'm not going to talk too much now, this is serious time. See if I can get through this part. I was really hoping for a heart there. Ah, shit! It was at that point he knew he fucked up. Yeah, this level's like 5 times harder when you don't have the Dekong by your side. And as far as I can tell, none of the pots contains hearts, so if you take one hit, you need to be extra careful to not lose them. Right, let's oh, yeah, shit like that. Well, hopefully I can get through the rest of this level without taking another hit. Says the person who just gets hit. Yeah, I'm restarting that one. If I lose the Dekong that early, I'm not even going to bother. Try doing the mirror mode variant if you want to see true pain. Yeah, I think I'm good on that. I don't think this is going to be 100%, I just want to beat all the temple levels. With Tropical Freeze right around the corner, I don't think I'm going to, like, get every single puzzle piece and stuff. But I'll take your word for it, I believe you that it will be nothing but misery. I forgot that was a thing. Good thing I've got an ample supply of extra lives. Also, welcome back to Rodale. So far, so good. I've not got hit yet. Famous last words. You know what, that's fine, I'll take that. No! Sorry, Diddy. Whoa! I thought that was a whole platform. Fuck. I didn't realise that was like a ring with like a circle in the middle until it was too late. Because I initially looked at it and I was like, oh god. Oh, thank god there's like a gigantic platform that I can safely land on. And I just so happened to land in the one gap in the middle. Oh well. That hurt. That fucking hurt. Just when that happens. I do believe I can get back there again with the Dekong. So far, so good. I've not got hit just yet. Nice. Oh fuck, I was looking at the little spinny thing. Not paying attention to the rings of death that are not red but still rings of death. Well, they've got red diamonds, so I guess they kind of are red rings of death. Let's gonna wait for this to go around. Please let there be a heart. No? Okay then. This was the part I died at because of the fucking way that platform was designed. Oh no 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 no! I thought I had to make a rolling jump there because there was nothing in front of me. Fuck! That was the end, wasn't it? That was the end of the level. I guarantee you that was the end. And I done goofed. Yeah, I'm gonna stop the stream after I beat this. I mean, it is about 4 AM now, so... Like, I saw nothing in front of me, so my instinct was to do a big rolling jump. Because I thought, okay, well the last platform is like... longer than you have to jump to it. I didn't realise a fucking barrel was going to come down at that spot. Impatience was my undoing. But that's alright, we can get back there, no problem. At this point, I've kind of mastered this. What was that about me mastering this? I fucking had it as well. But yeah, this is without a doubt the hardest temple level that I've done so far. I'm restarting that one. Feel free to give me a heads up, Cray, when Vinny starts streaming, because I reckon he'll be starting very shortly, but I'm not sure when. Imagine he's not started yet. Why am I suddenly losing the tempo on this now? It should be, I think he'll stream within the next half hour. It's usually around this time. Could be a bit late, depends what he's setting up. If it's like a shitty plug-and-play game, then it could take a little bit longer for him to set up, because he's had a history with having issues trying to get plug-and-play games to work. Well, yeah, I should stop talking. Because talking is causing a severe reduction in gameplay or skill of gameplay, where I'm just making more and more mistakes. You guys think I can get to the end of the level with just one heart and no Diddy Kong? Right, now for my least favourite part of the level. This part. For some reason that part always trips me up for some reason. Oh shit. Gonna have to wait for that to get in the perfect spot. Oh. We're in the finishing stretch. Oh, thank God. I don't even care about the puzzle piece, I just wanted to finish the level. Oh. That was tough. I'm kinda surprised I went through the rest of that level with 1 heart. Right, so just before I stop, I guess I'm going to quickly check how many levels we need to clear for this one. Right, that one's done, that's done, that's done. So 1, 2... Right, we've got 4 levels that we need to get Kong letters for, because there's 2 secret levels that we need to unlock. So we will do that next time. Good bit of progress, we could probably get the next few temples done the next time I play this. Shouldn't take too long to get the rest of the temples, actually. Like, because we're already halfway.